Hi, this is Trepacer. There's a new Batman v Superman trailer. The Comic-Con trailer's debuted, so let me get into it and watch it right now, and I'll give you my reaction review as I watch. Super psyched for this.
Today is a day for truth. The world needs to know what happened and to know what he stands for. That kind of power is very dangerous. Let the record show that this committee holds him responsible.
That's how it starts. A favor. The rage that turns good men cruel.
This Bat Vigilante's like a one-man reign of terror. You don't get to decide what the right thing is. Nobody cares about Clark Kent taking on the Batman.
This means something. It's all some people have. It's all that gives them hope. People hate what they don't understand. Be their hero, Clark. Be their angel. Be their monument. Be anything they need you to be. Or be none of it. You don't know this world a thing. You never did.
Do you know the oldest lie in America, Senator? The devils don't come from hell beneath us. They come from the sky.
20 years in Gotham. How many good guys are left? How many stayed that way?
He has the power to wipe out the entire human race.
And we have to destroy him. You're in a good war.
He is not our enemy. Black and blue. God versus man. Day versus night. The red capes are coming. The red capes are coming.
Oh my god, that looks freaking awesome. Oh, I gotta watch that a couple more times. That looks freaking awesome. All the great things that happened in it. Oh, oh. First of all, it starts with Holly Hunter, coming out and saying that he's basically Superman has to be held accountable. You see Superman coming down, see the protesters with signs against Superman, and she's telling that it is his fault, basically blaming him. They hold him accountable for it. And then you see shots of Batman, Bruce Wayne running during this destruction of Metropolis. He was there obviously, and see him running into the the buildings collapsing, running towards Wayne. I guess one Wayne building there. You see him holding a little girl, and you see him, you see him. He's pissed off. He's really pissed off, and you see, there's so much awesomeness in this trailer. I'm getting overwhelmed. There's a brief shot of Perry White arguing with Clark Kent, or basically telling him that you don't take on the Batman, you don't get to decide what's right and wrong. I think that's what he says to him. And then he has a shot of Lois Lane and Martha Kent telling him it's not his fault, and basically Martha Wayne telling him you don't owe the world anything. You be their hero, be their angel, be their savior, be whatever you have to be, but you don't owe them anything. You don't owe this world anything. You never did. Okay, and then you see shots of Alfred telling Batman the same line he told him in the first trailer that good men turning cruel. You see the shot of Bruce looking at the bat suit and turning around, and you see, I guess, there's a beautiful shot. I think it's Wayne Manor. It looks all decrepit, and somebody walking up to it, and what else? Oh yeah, basically, Bruce Wayne is saying that listen, he can destroy the world, and they're also talking about Batman being a vigilante, and I think something happens where Batman retires, and you see, I guess they have his likeness, and they wrote all over it, and I forgot what Bruce Wayne said. He said something about the bad guys or something winning, and he's basically having an argument with Alfred, and I think at one point in the trailer, Alfred tells him that he's not our enemy, that Superman's not his enemy, but Bruce Wayne is telling him, listen, he can destroy the world. And I think there's also a nice shot of Lex Luthor looking at kryptonite, okay, and another shot of Zod's body being carted off, okay, and I think that's Mercy with it, okay. So I'm thinking Lex Luthor is, and there's a great shot of Wonder Woman. There's a couple of shots of her, 2 shots of her in a costume using her magic bracelet, and then you see this big destruction out in the middle of nowhere. And I don't know if she's fighting Superman or Superman's out in the same thing, because you see a shot of her doing that, and she's out in the middle of nowhere, and then you see Superman flying, and then you see shots of Batman and Superman fighting. Batman jumps down on Superman, and they crash through the thing, and then you see a shot of Superman knocking the crap out of Batman, and Batman goes flying, and then there's another shot of wait a minute, I'm going to be overwhelmed with this. I got to watch this a couple more times. They show a flashback scene of Bruce Wayne and his parents getting, because you see Jeffrey Dean Morgan of his parents getting killed, and you see another shot of those guys that you see in the trailer that's kneeling down to Superman. They're like attacking Batman, and Batman's beating them off. Okay, and then you see a shot of Batman holding up the bat signal, and you see, and like I said, you see Batman. There's a great shot of Superman walking up to where the Batman is. I guess he stopped the Batmobile, and then he just rips the doors open, and then you see Batman stand up, and then you see Lex Luthor talking to the Senator Holly Hunter, and then there's a shot of him at the end going, the red capes are coming, the red capes are coming, the red capes are coming, and there's another shot of Superman kneeling in front of Lex, and with a pissed off look on his face. Okay, and so I think what the main thrust of this movie is that Batman is in retirement, and he comes out of retirement after, you see it. He's in Metropolis during the destruction, all that destruction, and he lost people in those buildings. So of course he's going to be super pissed off at Superman and thinking that he's out of control, that he has too much power, and that he can. And then of course something else that happened in Batman's past, which I think they'll reveal in the movie, either Robin died or somebody else close to him died, and he's bitter. Or like I said, like the Joker killed somebody, and he's bitter about that, and he sees Superman as a threat that he has to stop. And like I said, and he's going to probably think that he walked away the first time, but he's not walking away this time, and why Alfred can't really control him, even though Alfred's trying to warn him that Superman is not a threat. Okay, he's not our enemy. I think he even says that in the trailer. So this looks super great. I still think Doomsday is the main villain. Okay, just because Wonder Woman, Superman, and Batman, it has to be a threat big enough that all 3 of them have to team up. Okay, so I think Doomsday, I think Lex is going to do something, manipulate Zod's body and make him Doomsday, and then they have to come together to stop him. Okay, anyway, that's what I think. Let me know what you think, those thoughts. Feel free to leave comments down below. This is Trepacer saying so long and take care.